morning, YouTube. It's your boy Measly G, and yes, I'm here with you to share my experiences of yesterday. Now, no, I did not do a vlog of my pickup at all, so you will not be seeing a vlog in this. And before I get into the explanation why and into these shoes, please, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so that way you can always be privy to Measly G's videos. I know there's a lot of shoe tubers out there. There's a lot of sneakerheads out there that can show you early reviews, that can show you their pickups, that can do all of this good stuff. I guarantee you they are nothing like me. Nothing. In fact, I honestly feel like a lot of them bring shame to what I do. And not only that, they're a bad version of me.
That's real talk. So, without further ado, I was watching videos of pickups yesterday. And I even watched a few this morning. And the first thing I want to say is, please, stop getting into these people's clickbait titles. Alright? Talking about these long-ass campouts. No one cares, okay? No one really cares. For one, we camp out too. So we don't care about you camping out for how long. It's not as long as most people's.
You know what I mean? I think I went in camp for these shoes. I was out there Friday night. I left the house at 5:30 to pick up bodies and to be in position, okay? Now, I woke up this morning to about 30 messages on Instagram and about 13 different text messages, all asking for different sizes. The majority of them was asking for 10.5s or 11s. Now, the majority of people ask for that because they know it's my size and they know I always get extras. I feel you on that. I give everyone the opportunity to take advantage of what Measly has to offer in regards to getting things at my cost. So when I sit here and I tell you, if you want one of these, it's retail plus tax and $40 for a body plus shipping. That's what I mean, okay? That's what I mean. Before a shoe drops, Measly G always gives opportunities for people to either, I like to say pre-order because pre-order is like a bad word nowadays though, but I don't care. I do pre-orders, I do. But when I do my pre-orders, everything is guaranteed. There is no giving money back. There are no issues. There are no hassles, okay? I had one issue. I got a replacement box. This is the worst you can expect when you're dealing with Measly G, is a freaking replacement box and possibly the tag being broken off. Who cares, right? Most of the people, if you're wearing your kicks, you don't care about this box. I do care about the box, by the way, but I would rather give the boxes away to people who pay for stuff opposed and keep the crappy ones myself, because that's the type of person I am. Or at least give them the choice. Since I know they're going to wear the shoe, do you want the good box or you want the bad box? That's about the worst you're going to get from me. Like I said, I went out there about 5:30 p.m. on a Friday night. I saw all them chicks out there going out clubbing, looking good. I seen all of that. But now I had a main focus. My focus was, as I told y'all, to get these. This was my focus, to get as many of these as possible to stack them up for Christmas. That was my goal, all right? So, that being said, I was really bothered by the videos I saw this morning. People complaining about the work they put in. Why are you complaining? Do your job. Pick up these shoes. It's not that serious, okay? No need to go bragging about how long you were out there and what it is. No, that's just a muse, okay? We want to see real work, real ethic. If you're doing this, then you're about that life. I'm about that life. That's why I went out there and I secured everything I freaking can. Now, my main problem is, like I said, I got all those people hitting me up asking if I have extras. And while your boy Measly G loves to plug people, I asked you specifically before the drop, if you want a pair, I can secure them at my cost. My cost came to be about $220. So people who rock with your boy Measly G got these for about $220. Why? Because the shoe costs $180 with tax. I think I paid $30 to $40 per body and then shipping. Alright? Those are good prices. Alright? I wasn't trying to eat off anyone on my channel. I never try to eat off people off my channel. I don't do that. That's not something I'm about. But then the thing is, when you come to me after release, after all the pairs are no longer in stores, you can't still get that price. And I don't want to go through individually and tell every single one, you're not going to get that $220 sweet price that everyone who gave you their money up front did. And a few reasons why. One, I spent all my money. I mean, I went broke. I even hit somebody up for a couple $100s to make sure I could still buy a few extra pairs because I was in position to get them and I didn't want to let them go to somebody else. All right? So that's why you can't get them for that same price. I went broke. I borrowed money from people so I could buy extra pairs so I can hold on to them. Okay? Now, I have access to tons of friends who have pairs. But they went and camped, they went and paid bodies too, so that way they can turn a profit at the end of the day. People don't go buy 15 pairs so they can give them out at cost or at retail. They don't do that. It doesn't even make sense. Would you do that? Before you ask somebody if they can give you a shoe or do something for you for a certain price, ask yourself this first. Would you put all that work, effort, time, and money into something to give it to somebody for exactly what you paid for it? Or even less? Think about that. Measly's not a greedy person. Alright? I want to make sure everything's affordable for everybody because that lineup, that's just half of my personals that I purchased this week alone. Now, you know I got to do my segment of what to keep and what to let go. Because I cannot keep $3,000 worth of shoes purchased in 1 week. It's just not realistic. It's not practical. I'm not rich. I do not cash any checks from YouTube. Be that as it may, yes, I put commercials in my stuff and everything like that, but I ain't never filled out that paperwork online. I'm not that type of guy. I might not never get a check from YouTube. They're going to have them piled up over there and I might never claim them. Yeah, that's my own stupidity. But the point is, I'm not cashing checks from YouTube, so I'm not really here about that dollar. That's not what's important to me. The community is. Now let's take a look at these shoes. And I'm going to start with these pine greens. We've all seen the reviews of the pine greens. I just want to give y'all my opinion on it. And in my opinion, I think the pine greens look phenomenal. I think this is a phenomenal looking shoe. I like this green better than I thought I did. And I'm going to be honest with you. I actually like the greens more than the purple now that I have them in hand. I like the greens more than I like the purple. The only thing is, I'm still a purple guy. So I'm still going to wear this purple shoe over this green. And I might even let the green go now. Green might even be able to go. The leather on it is nice. It is buttery. Right? And the same thing here with the court purple. You got your nice plush toe boxes. You got your side panels with that tumbled leather. And I know we be saying the leather be buttery on the back, but the back is hard. How can we even really tell if something's buttery if it's hard? Look at that. You can knock on it. How can we really tell if this is buttery? We lie to ourselves about quality of shoes to not only make ourselves feel good, but we gas up the shoe people as well as the people who don't have them in hand and want them. We do a lot of gassing up. So, do I like this shoe? Yes. Do I like this grade school pair even better? Yes. The leather feels even softer on the grade school pairs. Okay? Now, the only thing I couldn't get, and I was really trying hard, my best, was to get those green grade schools. I really wanted green grade schools. So I got the personal green. I got the personal purple. I got extras. This is the money. This is the money. You secure your personal pairs if you really like this shoe, but then you grab these to make sure your personal pairs are free. I got five GS purples. I believe me and my homie all together, when it was all said and done, considering also what we copped online too as well, I want to say we got well over 30 to 35 pairs of green and purple alike. Now, what did I do? I camped out at Jimmy Jazz. Jimmy Jazz said they have first come, first serve on grade school pairs, right? So I get out there. I'm out there all night. They open up at 9 a.m. and I'm first in line. I go in. Let me get a 4. I had bodies with me. Let me get a 5. Let me get a 4.5. I'll take all of those. They had 2 men's sizes. 2. Now, how are you doing first come, first serve on grade school pairs and then have 2 men's pairs in the mix? No store sends 2 men's sizes, which means, and I'm calling you out, I'm exposing everything in this video. Jimmy Jazz was backdooring pairs of court purple Jordan 1s men's sizes. And the reason I know is I came back to the mall a few hours later to pick up pairs from apps. And I saw people walking out with their pairs in the Jimmy Jazz bags. I know these guys. I know they're resellers, right? They're walking out of pairs with pairs of Jimmy Jazz's court purples. That means you sold 2 in line at first come, first serve, but then I see 6 people walking out with pairs. Well, not 6 people. I saw 3 people walking out, and I guarantee you they had about 6 pairs together. 5 to 6 pairs between the 3 of them, okay? Walking out with men's sizes. This was random. And they were walking out with men's sizes at that time. Jimmy Jazz, you are backdooring pairs. Calling you out. Calling you out. Let's hit DTLR. Hit DTLR on Madison and Pulaski, right? And also the Villa on Madison and Pulaski. So for all of you those here local, listen to what I'm saying, okay? DTLR and Madison and Pulaski both had first come, first serve, right? I want to say I was number 16 at both lines, right? Now, they didn't sell out of grade schools before I got to the door. They did a great job distributing pairs. And I'm not certain if it's because corporate got into it or anything like that. But I also want to talk about another Villa that did first come, first serve. They gave 1 men and 1 grade school to each person. They only had 18 pairs. One guy I know had 8 bodies in line. He took 16 pairs himself. 16 pairs himself. That, what was that, Villa I was talking about on Madison Pulaski? Some guy had literally 80% of the stock. He had 10 homeless people. He had 8 in the line at Villa, and he had 2 in the line at DTLR. And he instructed them, only purchase shoes size 10 and under. If they got no men's under a size 10, you take a grade school. This man, I watched him cop 10 pairs. 8 out of the Villa and 2 out of the DTLR. Then I went back to North Riverside Mall where Foot Action finally got their green pairs in. And guess who I see in this line? The same Dread Man. The same Dread Man. I would like to say honestly himself, even though he paid his bodies for doing that, he probably came out with at least 20 pairs on his own. He probably has at least 20 pairs of court purples, not to mention however many pairs of pine greens he may have. People are doing the work. People are doing the math. People are using this as a business. Some people do not have jobs. And all I'm saying is this, it's not always that sweet. And I just get sick of seeing people complain about what they did to cop these shoes for attention. You're not doing nothing more than the average man. Okay? Court purples. I really like this white tongue over the black tongue. Now, I don't know how it would feel if it was in a men's size with the white tongue. I think it's dope. What I also think would be dope is if someone tongue swapped it. So if we got this custom, we bought a white pair and we tongue swapped it. And I think that would be dope. I'm gonna get rid of my extras. I'm not keeping any extras. I will sell them out. So I'm not keeping any extras. But if I did keep an extra, I would definitely swap the tongues out on one of my court purples. Or even my pine greens. I would definitely swap the tongues out. I'm not against that at all. That would be a very easy customize. You pop this off, swap the tongues with the all white, like a red metallic or something like that, something cheap, and you're good to go. Other than that, you see the two differences in the court purples. Not a lot of people got the court purple grade schools opposed to these in hand, so I do feel lucky. These are going for about a good $340 or something like that. $340 these are going for. These are going for like $2 something. Why buy more of these when I can buy of these? So I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I didn't buy as many men's pairs as I wanted because I bought the 5 of these. I felt like these were better investments, and I'm not even going to lie. I told y'all I was going after that Asian money. I was going after that Chinese money. That market is way better on the shoes in grade school. I'm tripling my return on these. not doubling, tripling my return on these. I paid 132 bucks each pair for these. And I'm going to get over 300 bucks back when I'm ready to finally let them go. This was the investment. This was too much work. I just wanted to go ahead and get that rant out for y'all. It's Sunday morning. There's more to come. It's your boy Measly G. Court Purple's grade schools. Court Purple's men's replacement box. And pine greens. Still got more pairs. I'm going to get a list together of sizes that I have in hand. Grade school through men's, purple and green, and also what I have coming in the mail. And that's not just between me, that's between me and the guys, okay? So you will be able to have an opportunity to get those. They won't be StockX prices, but best believe we're not selling them for what we got them for. We did not waste our time and our money so people can sit at home and get shoes at cost. We don't do that here. It's your boy Measly G, and I'm out.